This episode of LeapTV is made possible by woofu.com, your #1 choice for all your online forms. Coming up on LeapTV, we are all full of shit, and I will prove it to you. Firing people for not failing, and this week's performance tip, stay tuned because it will save you 1 to 2 hours a day. Yes, you heard me well. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and this is the show that shows you that small, intentional, and consistent actions lead to massive results. We are all full of shit. Why do I say that? It's because we are, and I see that with myself and with others time and time again. Here's how I know this. You imagine this. You are a very, very busy person. You're running 2-3 businesses. You have kids. You're busy. I'm sure it's hard to imagine, I know. Now, a buddy of yours calls and says, this weekend, we're taking it off. We're going to Whistler, we're not working, and we're gonna have fun. First thing that comes to mind for you is, impossible. Not gonna happen. This person is on crack. I don't have the money right now, and I certainly don't have the time. I'm in full-on catch-up mode. Now, 2 minutes later, your brother phones from Australia. He's getting married, and he's doing this whole shindig on a week-and-a-half period time. Now, let me tell you, who is on the next flight? Who did not have the time? Who did not have the money, right? Have you ever wondered how people, do fundraising in 3 days and make, assemble millions of dollars while they would have tried to do that over a year period and it just never happened? Here's why. The motivation behind it is the key. If your life is at stake or your livelihood is at stake, believe you me, you will do whatever it takes to make it work. When the motivation behind it isn't there, then that's when we find all the excuses in the world to really not get it done. And these are why these to-dos stay on your to-do list for years. So check your to-do list, and if there are things on there that have been there for a long time, I want you to really think about them and just go, I am gonna get rid of this to-do, or I'm gonna find what I need, what the motivation behind it, so I can finally get it done. Which proves that we are full of shit, but it also proves that anything is possible when we want it bad enough. Now, Leapers, it's time to spark a conversation. I wanna know what you've been able to achieve that you never thought possible before. All you gotta do is add your 2 cents below this video at leaptv.com through commenting. It's a great way to learn from your peers, and it's also a great way to add traffic to your website. Give it a shot. Now, before we move on with the show, I'm excited to say a little bit more about our sponsor, woofu.com. Woofu.com is an amazing site designed to help you simply and easily build all your online forms. Want to poll your clients? No problem. Need a registration form? It's a walk in the park. You can even use it to send and track invitations. They also have a killer template library to inspire you and help you get started. Woofu truly makes it easy, fast, and fun. And the kicker? They have the best support team in the world. Not that you'll ever need it. So head on over to woofu.com to get started with your free account. This week's question is from Benoit Barbeau from Quebec. Benoit writes, I opened a high-end chocolaterie in Old Quebec about a year ago and have between 3 to 5 well-trained employees, depending on the time of year. Recently, to my huge disappointment, one of my employees made a bad decision that turned out to be very costly. I don't know what my next step should be. Do you recommend firing employees that make costly mistakes? Benoit, fantastic question. Now, I don't know a lot about your employee skills and your training methodology or the costly mistake for that matter, but this I do know. One of our employees years ago did a $30,000 mistake in one day. Now, I've been asked this question many times. Did you fire that employee? Hell no. I just paid $30,000 to train him on that particular subject. Now, would I have paid 30 grand to train him on that? Of course, it would not have been a choice. The key here is to leverage that mistake, leverage the learning. Have this particular employee teach the rest of the group what the mistake was, what you guys have done to rectify that, and what needs to be implemented on a regular basis to avoid that same mistake. And also, perhaps you can figure out a way with this employee to create a checklist that will help you and them make good decisions or better decisions. The bottom line is this: mistakes are good. Mistakes are necessary to the whole learning process. Mistakes are proof that your employees are getting out of their comfort zones. What is not good is to have the same mistakes done again. That just proves that you're not leveraging the learning and the systems are just not in place to avoid that same mistake again, right? MTV in the early days, they used to fire people for not making mistakes. Why? Because to them, and I agree, not making mistakes is proof that you're not innovating. Using the same concept, a little bit differently though, Microsoft, what they do is they wait for their employees to make a costly mistake before they actually give them a raise. Because again, it proves that they're innovating. Now, I'm not saying to tolerate your employees' mistakes on a daily basis. I'm saying leverage the mistakes, make it a learning opportunity. And when that's done well, your team just got a whole lot better. Do you have a burning question about branding, marketing, or anything about business for that matter? Now is your chance to get some free, innovative advice. All you got to do is click on the Ask Isabelle button at LeapTV.com. Now, in return for asking a question, Benoit wins a 2-month free subscription to MyLeapTools.com. MyLeapTools is a vital business resource with a constantly growing collection of tips, tools, and must-know winning strategies to help entrepreneurs like you perform like never before. I promised to save you 1 to 2 hours a day. Well, I'm going to deliver on that. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. Brace yourself. Breathe. Okay. In order to save an hour or two in your day, you need to not look at your emails first thing in the morning. Take a deep breath. Nobody is going to die here. It's all good. Now, unless you're a brain surgeon on call, there should be no reason in the world why you should choose to take on the world's emergencies first thing in your day. If you do that, then it's on to you. It's your own fault. So start by planning your day. Determine and actually accomplish your non-negotiable. Write a proposal. I would rather you spend time first thing in the morning on money-generating opportunities than on taking on everybody else's emergencies. Try it out for 30 days and you will get results. Why do I say 30 days? Because it takes 30 days to create a good habit. But I promise you that you will get amazing results right off the bat once you get over the heart attack part. Give it a try, you'll see. That's it for this week's show. Remember, everything you've learned here today will do nothing for you unless, of course, you implement it. So take action on what you've learned today. And remember, even about your emails till 10 o'clock in the morning, it's much easier to do it than to dwell on it. Never want to miss an episode? Very simple. All you got to do is subscribe at LeapTV.com today. It's free and, best of all, it's hassle-free, with our promise to you of only 1 single notification per week. If you want my help with a personalized one-on-one consultation to help your business grow faster, just click on the link that says Isabelle On Demand at LeapTV.com. Also, don't forget to comment and share your ideas and opinions about this week's show, because we want to hear them. I'm Isabelle Mercier, and you can connect with me via Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Join me again next week for other great branding lessons as well as tools to help you perform like never before. See you next week.
We're recording.
Okay. This episode of LeapTV is, I just can't believe it.
A whole episode with no sound.
Well, thank God we were midway through.
Yes, we're only midway. There we go.
Okay.